Tell us what dealing rooms are talking about this afternoon. Nimesh?
It looks like the Nifty is struggling to hold on around that 21,000 levels, and those levels is where you are seeing some bit of profit booking as well. But I understand in terms of flows, it's a heavy volume day, so the institutional participation is definitely on the higher side. While the Nifty bank is under pressure, but the flows are positive is what I understand. But though today, for a change, the volumes on the banking stocks are largely with some limits as well. So only at a certain limit on certain volumes, there is going to be buying interest. So that's the specific volume with regards to the financial names. I guess looks like now the profit bookings across the board. So pharma is under pressure today. Some of the chemical stocks are under pressure today. So a down day, but again, from a flow perspective, the feedback is that there is no big large selling coming from the large institutions. But of course, the volumes are on the higher side. So the participation seems to be both from FIs and DIs on across the board in most of the large cap names today.
And what about stocks?
Well, Rima, in terms of individual names, the first stock on my list today is Tata Chemicals. After a long time, some bit of interest seems to be back on this particular stock. Stock has been consolidating in a very narrow range for the last many months now, but it looks like some bit of HNI interest is back. So some large HNI investors have bought as well, is what I understand, in Tata Chemicals off late. So that's the first one. The second name is Bajaj Auto. That's been buzzing and on good volumes as well. The street is anticipating some sort of a corporate development very soon. So watch out for the further capital utilization by the company. So maybe a buyback or a dividend is something which the street is anticipating. So that's keeping the stock exciting. The third is a couple of cash stocks which generally we didn't talk about, but that's been buzzing and it caught my eye largely because of volume. So one is Godfrey Phillips. It's a low volume stock, but looks like there's some bit of FI interest today, so expect high delivery volumes. And the second name is Godrej Industries. This is interesting. For many months now, the stock has been consolidating in a very narrow range. Looks like the selling pressure from an institutional fund is largely getting over in Godrej Industries. The fourth one is JSPL. Big move in that stock. Surprisingly, in this month itself, the stock is rallied 10%, and now the street is anticipating some corporate development in JSPL as well. And the last one is HDFC Life. Within the insurance name, this is one stock which has been accumulated for the last many days from the larger FIs. Looks like that buying seems to be largely now reflecting the stock price as well. So big volumes again, even in today's trade, and looks like some institutional interest is back in HDFC Life as well.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Nimesh. Well, let's try to get you a quick